Welcome to Business Found Online. As a premium developer of websites, we can create the most basic or most sophisticated websites suited to your business. Welcome to Business Found Online. As a premium developer of websites, we can create the most basic or the most sophisticated website suited to your business. More importantly, every website we build ranks in Google. More importantly, every website we build ranks on Google. More importantly, every website we build ranks on Google. And Google is nothing more than the most popular phone book in the world. And Google is nothing more than the most popular phone book in the world. And Google is nothing more than the world's most popular phone book, with market research showing that the vast majority of people searching for goods and services use the internet. It was proven in September 2010 that 88% of all searches were conducted... I hate this sentence, this is my enemy. It was proven in September 2010 that 88% of all searches in Australia were conducted on Google. In September 2010, it was proven that 88% of all searches in Australia were conducted on Google. Do you think people will start using the internet less? Of course you don't. Internet usage is going to skyrocket, and mobile phone internet usage is going to explode. We can't even begin to imagine what people will be doing with the internet in the future. Usage of mobile phone and internet is going to explode. We can't even begin to imagine what people will be doing on their phone and the internet. Usage of mobile phone and internet is going to explode. We can't even begin to imagine what people will be doing on the phone and the internet in the future. But one thing is certain, they will always need to access information, and they will Google it. And when they do, it's our job to make sure that your business is found online. We ensure that when people are searching for your services in your neighbourhood, you will be found on Google. We ensure that when people are searching for your services in your neighbourhood, you will be found on Google. We guarantee that if you're not found within the first 10 generic listings of Google, you won't pay a cent. Business Found Online is offering something that a vast majority of businesses know they need, but with cash flow being a concern, think they can't afford it. Business Found Online is offering something that a vast majority of businesses know they need, but with cash flow being a concern, think they can't afford it. 2. The customer may appear, but might only appear in a directory listing. This can be any of Yellow Pages, Business Directory, and many more. While this is great, the client is also appearing amongst his competitors and runs the risk of losing their word-of-mouth customers. Your response to this can be, Mr. Customer, it's great that you're appearing on Google, but you're also listed amongst your competitors, and you may run the risk of losing your word-of-mouth customers. Your response, Mr. Customer, while this is great that you're coming up in a directory, you're also coming up amongst your competitors, and you run the risk of losing your clientele to those competitors. 3. The client doesn't appear at all in Google. Your response, Mr. Customer, currently, when your word-of-mouth customers search for you in Google, you can't be found, and they will choose one of your competitors. Please remember that whatever response you get, you must always remember to tell them why our company differs from the rest. Mr. Customer, I've just done a search in Google under your business name, Bill's Plumbing, and noticed that you don't show up in the first 10 generic listings in Google under your own name. Mr. Customer, how long have you been in business? Currently, if your word-of-mouth customers search for you in Google, you won't be found, which means they'll be more likely to choose one of your competitors. Norwood. Mr. Customer, remember I said we had a high demand for plumbers in Norwood? Well, Mr. Customer, more bad news. I did a search in Google for plumbers Norwood and you don't appear, which means you are not even getting the chance to quote. Mr. Customer, if your customers can't find you on Google, where else are they supposed to look? Mr. Customer, the cost of this is $33 per month. Ask yourself, how many jobs do you need to get from this to cover your $33 per month? How much do you think your position in Google will be worth in 5 to 10 years' time? I reckon you will be able to sell your business based on where you rank in Google. Well, Mr. Customer, it's now or never. If you don't want to take this site, we have no choice but to sell it to one of your competitors. Mr. Customer, let's run with it. I'll send you an email today confirming what we have agreed to, and that is, Business Found Online will build a 2-page website for Bill's Plumbing. A top 10 listing in Google under the search Plumbers Norwood will be secured, otherwise no money will be paid. Thanks, Mr. Customer. I will call you once we have secured your top 10 listing in Google.